Hello, good day. So for today's special discussion, we are going to have the how to set up the JCreator. So as of our previous na mga discussion, we are still reliant on the online compiler and IDE sa ato ang mga Java nga mga programs. So for this video, I will going to demonstrate to you the how-tos to enable us to use the JCreator. Now, JCreator is an IDE or the Integrated Development Environment for a Java programming language. One advantage if you're going to use JCreator is it is not online, so meaning you can use the compiler or the IDE offline. So you can work with any basic na mga applications or basic na mga activities na to sa laboratory in the offline setup. So there are two things only to remember for installation of JCreator. First is we need to configure first the Java Development Kit or JDK. We need to install it. We need not really install, but we need to download it from the Oracle or from the Java mismo no website. So we need to download this one and put it in the program files location. It is very important that we install it or we include it inside the program files. The next is installation of the JCreator. Okay, so let's proceed muna sa first one, how to configure the Java Development Kit. So the first thing we need to do is we need to download the JDK first. Okay, so in downloading JDK, you must go to a browser, then you can just search on download JDK. Okay, the first link. Okay, then in here you can choose either what version you are going to download, the Java 19 version or the 17 version. Either way, this will work. Okay, so next is you need to choose what operating system you are going to use the JDK. So if you are using Windows operating system, you may either choose among the three options from the compressed archive installer or the MSI installer. Now, you may download here the compressed archive. So the moment that you click on this one, it will start on the downloading. I happen to already download the file. So that is inside my downloads. So this is the JDK 17 for Windows development kit. So what I'm going to do next is just to right click, and next is I'm going to extract this. Okay, now we need to extract it inside a specific location or specific folder. I mentioned earlier that we need to put this JDK at the program files. So we're just going to click browse. Then you can proceed by selecting computer or this PC, then select on the C na logical drive. So you open that one, you select the program files, then click select folder. Now the files will be extracted in the C inside the folder program files. Then next is we need to click extract. You will be asked for authorization, just click continue. If it will require you to enter a password or a username, then you need to enter that one for validation purposes. Now, since we are currently extracting the files into the specific folder in the program files, remember or take note that depending on your machine, kapaspas in terms of extracting, at the same time transferring of the files from the downloads to the program files. So while waiting, we proceed with this option number 2, because technically that's all about the configuration of Java Development Kit. After the extraction in the program files, we're good to go na dayon. So proceed now with number 2, which is to install JCreator. Okay? So similarly, kanina, when we download the JDK, we can just select here or just go for a quick search, download JCreator. Okay? So just click on the download here, depende, and then sa inyo ha, on where you get or where you wanted to get your installer. Okay, so the installer will look like this in the download. Okay, So I'm just going to double click this one so that it will be open, or it will trigger the installation process. I just click yes, and we'll continue with the installation process. Next, I accept the agreement. Next, then next, then I will click say yes, yay, na a folder will be created. Okay. Next, next, and install. Okay. Let me check on unfortunately, our extraction is not yet done and our installation is already finished. Okay. Click finish. Okay. So here we are now at the JCreator setup wizard. So we can just click here the settings per user. Okay. We have also file association. We also have the directory. Yeah. If you have not configured this, we will going to configure it later the moment you run your first program. Okay. So take a look at this one. Later, this will be prompted later once we run a program. If we have not yet linked our Java development kit to JCreator. Okay. So that will be part of the installation of our JCreator. When I click finish this one, it will just going to open the JCreator IDE. So this is now the interface of our JCreator. Okay, let's click on close. Now this is where you can run or you can make a program in the IDE. So I just click here new. Then I can select here empty Java file. When I click next, I will be asked for a name. This will be the file name of the class that will be created. Remember that in Java, the file name should match the class name. Okay. So for instance, we get to have a hello sample as our class name. So I'm going to click finish. Okay. Now I am ready to type or to encode my code. Okay. So again, as we discussed, we declare the class first, public class that should be similar to our class name or our file name. That hello sample. Okay. Then we proceed with the declaration of our main method, which is public static void main. Oops, that will be string. All right, so, okay, so that is now our main method. So just a quick try if our installation and configuration is working or successful. We're just going to have a simple system.out.print to verify. Okay. So let's say, welcome to JCreator. And semicolon. Okay. Now to run the program, the shortcut is F5, or you can just click here run and run the file. Let me check first for our, unfortunately, we didn't finish the extraction yet. So we're just going to wait until the extraction and transfer of our GDK is finished. Okay. Okay. Remember, we need to finish the extraction first before setting our directory of our GDK. Okay, so the extraction is finished. Now, let's try to run the code. Okay, run the project. Okay, now it tells you that we need to set up the Java development kit first. Okay, so I'm going to set up the JDK by clicking the setup JDK. Now, this is similar interface that I showed you kanina. So what we're going to do is we're going to browse the extracted and transferred GDK sa ato ang program file. So I just will click here, browse. Then we proceed with this computer or my computer that is located at C, then program files, identify the GDK. That will be obvious because it will give you the folder name GDK 17.05 if you don't change it kanina. Okay? So I just click OK. Tapos, I'll click and finish. Okay, now let's run the code again. Yeah. Okay. The home path is still not yet. The directory is set, but the other directory was not. Let me just do that once again. Again, in the C program files JDK. Okay. Going to click next. Same. We're just going to target the program files. The JDK. Same. Okay. Finish. Okay, so that is how you set up the JDK of your computers, especially an installation also of JCreator. So again, configure the Java development kit, and next is install the JCreator. After you install the JCreator, once you try to run, it will identify a directory that will be set to the JDK that you have also downloaded from the internet. So I guess that's for the video. Thank you for listening, and I hope that we will continue to practice programming. Bye-bye.